Hey folks, David Stewart here. Don't forget, March 27th, it's coming out. The Keys to Prolific Creativity, so make sure you have pre-ordered that. Got a lot of info on creating and refining a creative process, how you make your life work with art. Now, I got actually another book coming out, or really it's already out. I put it out a couple days ago, and in fact, I assembled it in its entirety this week. It is this, Corona Chan, Spreading the Love. This is a giant collection of sci-fi and fantasy. I had this itch earlier in the week that I was going to put out a huge collection of pulp fiction for people who are stuck in quarantine or wherever. Some free entertainment. I don't believe in trying to milk people or anything when they're stuck at home. So here's some free stuff to read. Put out the call, and a bunch of authors answered that call and put in a whole bunch of different stuff in this giant volume. A lot of it has never been published before. Some of it has been published before. Some of it you can only get by paying money. So the entirety of The Crown of Sight is in this book. So if you haven't read Crown of Sight yet, you can get it for free when you get this free book. It's free on Amazon right now. It's free on every platform. I will have them linked down below. So please go ahead and check it out. In case you're wondering who's in it, Brian Niemeyer has been on the show a bunch of times. He's a Dragon Award winner and writes mecha fiction as well as other standard science fiction. John Delarose, who writes steampunk, and this is a short story in here that's a little bit humorous called A Song of Ice and Fire, about an ICE agent tracking down vampires. John Mollison, who I've had on the show before. Of course, me, Alexander Helene. He's a newer author, but he's got some really great fantasy out there and planetary romance stuff. John Dacre, J.D. Cowan, Yakov Merkin, who I've had on the channel before. Nathan Dabney, K.P. Calvadas. Alexandru Constantine, who's another new author, but a guy who just has a lot of passion for this older style of writing science fiction and fantasies. And I know he loves Westerns as well, so please give him a little bit of attention too. Matt Wellman, who's actually my brother-in-law, because he had a full novella to throw in here in his urban fantasy world that you can check out. Abraham Strongjohn, which is a pen name of someone that I won't reveal, I guess. J. Manfred Weichsel and Jesse White, who I've had on the show as an artist, and he has a comic in this. Raul Nyanzi, who's been on some streams here and there, has a great little set of very short stories that exist in the Warring States period in feudal Japan. So if you were a fan of Muramasa Blood Drinker, which takes place kind of in the same period, you might dig that, and Val Hull. So the foreword, by the way, is written by Daddy Warpig, who's somewhat infamous, I guess, on the internet. So we put this together this week. We got the entire document assembled. We got the cover design, the cover images by George Alexopoulos, who I've had on the show as well before. So he made this cover image for me on very short notice. He just drew it one morning, and then I turned it into this cover. And here it is. So it's Corona Chan, Spreading the Love. Look at this insane table of contents. There's a lot of stuff in here that you can read and take a look at. A lot of it has never been published on a major platform before. So please do give it a little love, and hopefully you enjoy that gift. It's a free book. I may come out with a print edition. That print edition, just so you know, will be a zero royalty edition, meaning I'll sell it at cost. I won't make any money on this. I don't want to make money on this. I just want to put out a lot of free stuff for this. So if you want a print edition, let me know in the comments or send me an email or something, stu@dbspress.com. And I'll maybe come up with a big 8.5 by 11, a really big book like the Christmas special that you can buy, and will have all this stuff in it. But I won't make any money on it, so it ended up being pretty cheap. I'm going to see just how cheap I can actually make this thing. But if you want a print edition, let me know. I also have a book coming out next week that I mentioned, The Keys to Prolific Creativity. Make sure you are paying attention to that, and you're on my mailing list, dbspress.com/list, because I'll be giving away some advanced copies, some free copies, and I'll probably have some free copies on the stream this Wednesday at 6 p.m., the new pub talk. And so hopefully that'll be good for you guys. Please do check it out, and if you like the collection, feel free to drop a review as well. Right now, I think it's number 4 in science fiction anthologies. I would really like it to be number 1. So please go ahead and download it. It won't cost you anything. And I will see you guys next time.